Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Shalom Tada Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Alright, so as you can see, I want to do a quick video on this article right here. And it's titled, Israel Says It Is Bracing Militarily for Possible U.S.-Iran Escalation. And really, that's exactly what they want to happen, because like the scriptures say, they basically fulfilling prophecy because it says that the least of the flock, Israel's going to be the one that started off pretty much, and then America just going to follow in behind them because that's really what it's going to be when this World War III does happen. All right. Yet, like the apostles say, that the RFID microchip has to be implemented before World War III takes off because that's going to be like the final thing, the end all be all, getting those missiles shot over here. So before that does happen, you know, the mark of the beast has to be implemented. The RFID chip has to be fully implemented. You know, you just see that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting things in order to happen, like basically back to back, pretty much. So as soon as the chip come out, it's already gonna be like the tension is already gonna be built up, so to speak, for World War III just to pop off at any moment. All right, so I'm gonna go into this article and then get a couple precepts. And it says Israel is preparing for its possible military involvement in any escalation in a Gulf confrontation between Iran and the U.S. The Israeli foreign minister said today, as reported by Reuters, and this article was written on July the 2nd, so 2 days ago. It says the unraveling of the 2015 Iran nuclear deal under U.S. diplomatic pressure, Iran's downing of a U.S. drone, and its alleged role in the holding of oil tankers in the Gulf have driven up tensions and stirred war worries. Israel has encouraged the Trump administration to press ahead with sanctions against its arch foe, predicting that Tehran will eventually renegotiate a more limiting nuclear deal. But Foreign Minister Yisrael Katz told an international security forum that Iran might accidentally stumble out of what he termed the gray zone of contained confrontation. It should be taken into account that mistaken calculations by the Iranian regime are liable to bring about a shift from the gray zone to the red zone, that is a military conflagration, he said in a speech to the Herzliya conference. We must be prepared for this, and thus the state of Israel continues to devote itself to building up its military might for the event that it will have to respond to escalation scenarios. So they already know that it's going to end up being that at some point in time. That's why they're preparing themselves now, you know. That's why everybody's preparing themselves. Or you see all these nations preparing themselves for war because all these nations know ultimately that World War III is bound to happen at some point in time. All right. So that's why they're getting prepared. And they've been wanting to attack Iran for the longest, yet Yahweh Shem Yahushai he hasn't allowed them to do so yet, because certain things have to happen, like the mark of the beast. All right, other prophecies have to happen before World War III pops off. All right, like the apostles and elders mentioned. All right, and that's the only reason it hasn't happened yet, because there's still certain things that need to happen with the prophecies before World War III pops off, because that's the end all be all with the missiles being shot over here to take out America. All right, it says Israel has long threatened to take preemptive military action to deny Iran the means of making nuclear weapons. You see, they've been they've been threatening them to take military action. So they want to be the first. They want to take the first shot, not even have be justified in doing so, just to do it. All right, to go over there. And it says Tehran says it has no such designs. One of its senior lawmakers warned on Monday that Israel would be destroyed within only half an hour should the United States attack Iran. not even a whole hour, half an hour. All right, and that's why they're really scared because they know they got the military might to fight back. All right, and they have these other nations on their side as well. You got Russia, China, all these other nations. They're all allied with Iran as well. So, and all these other nations, they're going to come up against America when it does escalate to that point. All right. Earlier today, Cox predicted that what he described as the U.S.-led economic war or Iran would succeed despite the misgivings of other world powers. Iran has no chance in this war, he told Israel's Army radio. Therefore, there is an opportunity there through the tough economic pressure and the comprehensive sanctions to prevent war and to achieve the objectives without war. And that's a lie saying that Iran has no chance in this war because if that's the case, they would have been, they would have been trying to do way more. Yet they know that Iran has all these other countries that's backing them up. All right, they have all these other countries, these other nations behind them, so they're not going to do it. And ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai isn't putting the spirit on them to do it right now. All right, because like I was saying, there's still other prophecies that need to come to pass first before the World War III fully pops off. All right, so this is Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, and this is what we're in this phase right now. We're hearing the rumors of wars, hearing of wars and rumors of wars. All right, because Israel have been saying they wanted to take a preemptive strike against Iran to prevent them from getting to that point to where they have their nuclear capability. All right, and the rumors are escalating more and more. And it says, but the end is not yet. All right, yeah, the end is not yet because there's other prophecies that have to come to pass before the end does happen. All right, you gotta have what martial law, the RFID chip. All right, Esau coming with that great wrath. All right, civil unrest, race wars, all these other things to happen before World War III, fully pops off, man. And all these things are going to be happening back to back, more than likely, man, through the spirit, because the tension, so called, has already been in the air for the longest, and it's just growing more and more, it's just building up. So when it's time to go down, this is going to happen dang near at the snap of a finger. All right. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places." And that's what you're starting to see that, all right? Nation rising against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Famines going on in certain parts of the world. All right, pestilences hitting America right now. All right, and the earthquakes in diverse places as well. As well as an earthquake today in the southern California. All right, 6.6. And it says, and in diverse places, And it says, like, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, so when all these stuff is going down, the famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places, all these are just the beginning of sorrows. All right, the end isn't fully here yet. Yet we see it building up to that, man. All right, because what's going to be the end all be all is the America going out with fire, and how's that fire going to come when World War III happens, man? Because all these other nations, they're going to shoot their missiles over here. All right. These other nations, they're getting ready. All right. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, which is talking about you so-called white people. All right. And his purposes that he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Yeah, the least of the flock is going to draw them out, man. And that's talking about the those rats in Israel. And that article was mentioning it. It said it right here that in the third paragraph from the bottom that Israel has long threatened to take preemptive military action. So that links right up with the scriptures. All right, the least of the flock shall draw them out. Drawing who out? You drawing America into that war with them, because they're ready to take preemptive strikes. All right, here it is. They're saying they ready to back up America if an escalation happens. Yet they want to actually take a preemptive strike on Iran. Yet Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai hasn't put the spirit on them to do it yet, because it's still prophecies that need to come to pass. All right, prophecies like the mark of the beast. All right, the race wars and everything else, man. All right, and you're starting to see it. You're gonna see it just increasing more and more. All right, with the other prophecies happening before that happens. That's just like I said. That's going to lead up to the end all be all. Because when World War III happens, it ain't gonna take long for everybody to shoot the missiles over here. All you have to do is press a button. So there's no need to send troops over here on the ground or over there on the ground. The wars are gonna be out there in the Middle East. All right, that's where it's gonna be fought. But then what? They could just shoot all their missiles over here on America and Israel. It said in the article, if they try something, that it'll only take half an hour for them to shoot missiles on Israel. All right, and then like the scriptures say, in 1 hour is America gonna be destroyed, man. All right, and that's gonna come from World War III when that happens, and you see everything being built up to that for that day to happen. All right. And like I said, this is linking directly up with the scriptures. As far as Israel, they're going to be the ones that pop it off, man. Because they've been wanting to take a preemptive strike and been trying to justify it, yet Yahweh Shem Yahushua hasn't put it on them to do that yet. Because there's still certain things that need to happen before that happening. All right. Now I'm gonna end it off on in Habakkuk, because you see in the prophecy speaking. All right, it's not tarrying. All right. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And that's exactly what's going on. You see in the prophecy speaking. That's why the apostles and elders on down say to just go into prophecies, man, because there's a lot going on. All right, and the prophecies are speaking, and we know that this is that generation that is spoken about in Matthew's the 24th chapter, that this generation shall not pass away till all these things be fulfilled. Not quoting it verbatim. All right, because we see everything going on in this generation, man. So the end is going to happen very soon. All right, because we're at that time where the prophecies are speaking and they're not lying. All right, and it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and that's what's going on now. All right, the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they're not tarrying anymore. All right, they're coming to pass. All right, and there's only very few prophecies left to come to pass before, with the end all be all World War III and America with that fire, man. All right. So with that, Lord's will, the lesson was edifying. I just want to hit the article real quick. I'm gonna give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.